Hello, I am Greg McMorrow from In a Pickle, and this is another episode of the Pickle Jar. And I still have, first of all, I got nothing to say. So Pickle Jar, I still have some cards here that Dave sent me. We're going to go through these. Let's see what we got here. Thought this was going to be like something cool, but it's actually just trash. But it was like a patch or something. We got Jeff Brantley. He was known as the laziest guy on the team, just lounging there. We got a Jose Melendez. There he is with Jose Altuve as a grown man playing some baseball. Oh, we got a Steve Avery. Is this a Steve Avery rookie? I think this is a Steve Avery rookie. Look at that haircut. Shave those sideburns, huh? Oh, we got a Steve Fry. He looks like a Canadian. He looks like a lumberjack. He probably fit in very well in Montreal. I've been to Montreal a couple of times for Expo games. When I was 18, 19, we'd go up there, go across the border. One of the games, I was 18, hammered, spilled my beer on like a kid in front of me. He started yelling at me in French. Then I decided I was going to try my speed in the radar gun, and I was so drunk I fell off the mound trying to pitch. Not my proudest moments, but a good time. It was a lot of fun. It was a dump where the Expos played. But I saw Bagwell play, and I went up to see Barry Bonds. However, his father had passed away that week, so he wasn't playing. So that was a pretty legitimate excuse not to play. So good times, a lot of good times up in Montreal, but a dump of a stadium. We got Gerald Clark. I don't even know what he's doing here. I don't think he knows. Looks like in those movies with the sword fights, and like you think the one guy's like done for, but he's like, oh no, I got a little fight left in me. That's what's going on there. We got Vinny Castillo, who is actually attempting to catch that ball with his mouth. He was known to do that. He was a trickster. They called him old Vinny Ballface. They called him. We got a Mose Alou. I think this is a rookie card. That's pretty cool. Mose Alou is, if you remember, he was on the Cubs during that, what was it, Steve Bartman incident. He went to go play the out, and Steve Bartman interfered, and the Cubs ended up losing that game and not going to the World Series. I forget what year that was. 98, maybe 99, 2000. There we go. I got Eric Show. We just did a show on Eric Show. Decent pitcher. History's kind of forgotten about him. We got Smoltzy. This is like a foreshadowing card where he's just foreshadowing that he wants out of baseball and into the broadcast booth, which he ended up doing. We got the Ozman, just doing his thing, just doing his damn thing. We got some sort of version of Sammy Sosa. You guys seen Sammy Sosa recently? So I guess, okay, what I gotta say about that one. There he is. Speak of the devil. Barry Bonds. Oh, here we go. Curt Schilling. Curt Schilling went from being a hero in the Boston, Massachusetts, New England area to just being despised. He actually just recently sold his house in Medfield, which is right down the street from me. It was actually the house that Drew Bledsoe used to live in, and then Schilling bought it. But he said, he was like, man, they're being too mean to me in Massachusetts. So him and his wife are hightailing it out of here. They live in Tennessee now. The house is on the market. You can just look it up. Just type in guy who defrauded the state of Rhode Island, and his house should pop right up. We got Tommy Glavine. He's a Massachusetts boy. He was also drafted by the Kings as a hockey player. So you don't really hear that very often about a baseball player who's also drafted as hockey. It's usually a football player who's drafted as a baseball player as well. But old Tommy G, he got drafted by the by the Kings. We got Thomas Howard. He's just having a grand old time there. I don't know what that's on his head. It almost looks like like one of those scally caps. But I think it's just a regular baseball cap, like pushed in. But I like it. It's a good look. We got Dante Bichette. I could get lost in those eyes. Look at that. Dante Bichette, of course, the father, Bo Bichette, who plays for the. Oh man, I didn't even see the shirt. Bichette happens. That is great. That I need to find that shirt because obviously it's relevant. You know, Bo Bichette's over there in Toronto playing pretty well. We had grown man Lenny Dykstra when he decided to go by Lenny. Guys, I'm a professional, I'm a grown man. Call me Lenny. No more Len, it's Lenny now. Look at him, the big hammer of chew on his mouth there. I'm surprised he's still got a lower jaw. Jose Offerman. He was domestic maybe or assault. I don't remember. He had something. We got Kim Bastide, who was just throwing punches at people. Like, is he trying to make a play or is this in the middle of a fight? Is that even are they on the same team? No, he's on the Phillies and that guy's on the Cardinals. That'd be even better if it was his teammate. You got Rod Beck. Rod Beck. He looks like a Leonard Skinner song. He looks like what a Leonard Skinner song sounds like. He died young. He died, oh boy, he's probably been gone about 15, 20 years now. Towards the end of his career, he was kind of bouncing around the minors and he was living in a RV outside one of the minor league stadiums. We got Kyle Abbott. He didn't get to see a lot of playing time. He mostly carried the bucket and the Gatorades for the fellas. Oh, this is an interesting card. It's a Kmart card. Kmart card of Tim Raines. It's an NL rookie of the 80s. So that's something else. I don't even think Kmart's are in I don't even think Kmart's exist anymore. How are you supposed to play baseball if you can't? You're always goofing off, wearing your helmet backwards. Safety first. How do you, you know what? I'd cut this guy. That type of tomfoolery doesn't fly in my clubhouse. You know, safety first. People get hurt that way. Oh, we got Rex Hudler. We talked about Rex on a earlier episode, but that's just a great baseball player named Rex Hudler. Look, I'm just staring all off into the distance like he's predicting the future. I bet his future doesn't involve being a good baseball player. Actually, I have no idea. He could have been a good baseball player. No, not a good baseball player. Pat Clement. He's just doing his dang thing out there. I don't even know if that's another player in the background or just a guy who's just watching him. Eddie Murray. 3,000 hit club. Man, this guy, Scott Medvin, looks like someone's dad. I don't know if I talked about that, but baseball players in like the 80s and 90s, like I think they played till they're 50. Like Nolan Ryan was what, 46, 47 when he retired. Like people just played in the 80s and 90s. People just were playing baseball to get out of the house. Like they didn't, like they're just like, I'm here, I'm going to play until they tell me I can't play no more. But I think that stopped. It's mostly a young man's game. But yeah, back then they just played. They were just playing to get out of the house. Nerd alert. Look at that. Well, I can actually calculate your batting average using simple fractions. Like, shut up. Shut up, Alvaro. No one can. Well, I can. No one wants to hear it, Alvaro. No one wants to hear it. Les Norman. I don't know what he's doing there. Like he's about to give someone the old haymaker. Les Norman. Oh, we got Ricky Anderson. I remember this card. I had this card as a kid. Love Ricky Anderson. just doing his thing, stealing bases. That was his thing. We got Gary Gaetti. That's like there's a lot going on there. A lot going on there. Oh, here we go. The big hurt. Frank Thomas. Love Frank Thomas. Middle name's Edward. Frank Edward Thomas. Oh, we got bagpipes. Checklist. Love Bagwell as a kid. We got another Eddie Murray, a little tiny card, little baby card for the babies out there. Got a 1-year-old nephew. Maybe he'll like this card. I'm an adult. Give me adult cards. What do we got here? Todd Frothwith. Throwing a side armor. Ugh, this guy, Joe Girardi. He's a clown. Joe Girardi is a clown. Just accept it. We got Ozzie Guillen. Guillen, am I saying that right? Ozzie Guillen. He's a head case. Remember, he coached for a little while. Won a World Series with the White Sox as a coach. Black Jack McDowell pitching for the Indians. I didn't even realize he pitched for the Indians. At one point, he was on 365 Sportscast. I don't think he is anymore. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just lend my voice. I just lend my voice to the internet radio show. I gotta talk about that. Oh, I'm the real people. And then we got Felix Furman. He's just playing some ball. Just some quick ones. We'll do this. I don't know what this is. Big baseball cards, Topps first series. Dave might have opened some of these already. Oh, he got some big cards. Oh yeah, he did because he had the cartoons there. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this, Bo Jackson. This is like the these cards are like when you would go to the mall and you do like the glamour shots where you're like, I don't know. That's what these remind me of. But that's a cool looking card. That's sexy. I'm comfortable with it. I'll say it's sexy. We got Wab, or you may know him as Wade Boggs, Wade Anthony Boggs. That's his middle name. The cartoon on the back. I don't got time for these children's games with cartoons, so I'm not gonna get involved in that. Speaking of children, William Dorn, what like this? That looks like my 12-year-old nephew. Like that's not a grown man. We got Alan Tremmel. That's a grown man right there. That's a man who's seen things. It's a man who's loved and had his heart broken many times. He knows all about life. Dwight Gooden, folks. Dwight Gooden. We got Joseph Chris Carter. Gonna make you jump. I mean, is that a reference? There we go with the Indians. And then we got a Terry Lee Steinbeck. Terry Lee Steinbeck. And we'll do one more. I got so many cards here. I kind of want to save some of these ones. Let's see. Oh, let's do this one. These ones, maybe we'll do two. I don't know. I don't know how long this video is. These ones are the cards that when you went over like your rich kid friends. You knew a kid had money if their parents were buying them these cards. The Stadium Club, and they were printed on, produced with Kodak image technology. These were the kids who came from money. You wanted to trade with these kids. You tried to wheel and deal with them, and you tried to get these cards. Let's see what we got here. This is Series 3, 1992, Topps Stadium Club, which the rich kids always had. Not like us poor kids. We got whatever we could. Begging parents. Buy me some baseball cards. They did sometimes. They're all stuck together. You got Phil Stevenson. See, you see what I'm talking about? Like that's a beautiful picture right there. That's like, if I were proud of this guy, I'd have that hanging up somewhere. Proud of this guy. Proud of you. We got a Rick Parker. Look at him. Again, like that's somebody's dad. Like he has like 6 kids at this point. Been in baseball for 45 years. Just trying to get out of the house. His kids are driving him to baseball practice. That's how old he is. Andy Ashby. There he is. Andy Ashby. The cards are all stuck together. It's very hot today. We got Mike Christopher, 2 first names. What about here? Pat Lestache. We called him that for a reason. Alan Newman. These cards are really good quality. I can see now. I know why the rich kids always had these cards, because their parents understood. They got it. They understood art. They didn't want their kids running around school like us poor kids with their regular tops. They wanted high quality Mariano Duncan cards. Those look like a senior photo. Could be. I don't know. Bruce Ruffin, another one. Like, there he is, looking off into the distance, thinking about life. We got Mike Morgan. Pretty sure that guy's friends with my dad. I think they went to high school together. Sid Fernandez. He kind of looks like the bad guy in Spider-Man 3, Doc Ock. I can't think of the actor that plays him. That's what he looks like. All right, we got a couple more in there here, and then we're going to call it a day. Kurt Stillwell. Jack Doherty. Oh, man, this next card. Jack Doherty. I'm going to hold off on that one. We have Jeremy Hernandez. It's like half a mustache. It's kind of weird. Bob Melvin, another guy whose kids drove him baseball practice. And then Hector Villanova. Magnificent. Magnificent. I must have it. How much for this portrait? And the funny thing is, he never got up from that position. He is still in that position to this day. They actually had to get a little dolly and get him off the field, and he's in a friend's basement like that in that position. Never got out of that position. Wow, that's a grown man. That's a guy in his like a middle-aged man still playing baseball. But this one is going right in the front pocket. All right, well, that's it. That's all my cards for today. I got so many. I bought a whole box. Don Russ 88. Had to meet a person in person for that. I'm doing hand-to-hand card transactions now. Things are getting out of control with these cards. It's just everything's out of control lately. Anyhow, in a pickle, Tuesdays, 4 p.m., 365 Sportscast. We do the pickle jars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So check it out. We're everywhere on TikTok now. If you do the TikToks, we got the Twitters, the Instagrams, the Facebooks. I think we got something else too. Whatever the kids are on, we do it. We do it all. That's it.